know the game as well as anybody, and Jimmy Butler and Kyle Lowry.
Well, Lowry missed a bunch of games in the playoffs because of a hamstring injury. Edmund Sumner. Nice to see Sumner back on the floor. He had a torn Achilles, former Pacer. Little shot block, Lowry. Good defense there, and here comes Butler. And a whistle away from the boys. You know, Doris, we talk about Simmons coming back. That's one of the nice things we've seen in this first week. Players like Kawhi Leonard, Zion Williamson, John Wall, Jamal Murray. These guys didn't play a second last year. Some of the most fun players, some of the best players in the NBA, and they're back on the court.
You talked about Ben Simmons, Joy. Watching Jamal Murray hit that jumper and saying, "This is what I do," and looking at the crowd, getting some adulation. It's just, I know they make a lot of money, and I'm sure this feels like a job to these players on some nights over the grind of an 82-game season. But boy, when it's taken away, you see the love for it.
Now, normally you would say, come on, this is a preseason game. He's entitled, and after missing all that time, he just, again, was just so happy to be back on the court doing what he loves best. And Sumner was one of those, again, with that torn Achilles.
Yeah, Highsmith, you said it, Mike. This guy fits the culture because of how hard he plays, how hard he works. It's an organization known for developing talent.
And developing defensive commitment.
Well, start with Kevin Durant, Mr. Highsmith.
He's not backing down, playing a very physical. Sumner to Marquise Morris. High arcing three, comes up short, ball deflected. Lowry looks. Jimmy Butler, they're going to post up Patty Mills. Strus off the bounce to run, a back shot way off. Watanabe the rebound.
Good recovery on a closeout by Kevin Durant. That size and length. Once the offensive player put it on the deck, he does a nice job sticking with him.
Sumner gets in the paint. Stops, leans in, can't get it to go. Morris right there. 33-year-old Marquise Morris, his first year with Brooklyn. Butler blocked by Durant. Lowry steps into a three. This seems to be, and you see this first couple of preseason games, a little helter-skelter feel to it.
Shoot, I feel helter-skelter, Mike.
Guys just trying to get into rhythm. Brooklyn has 4 preseason games like most teams. Did he have 5? And Sumner misses that. Strus again.
Nice.
Can't finish. Adebayo's tip won't go.
Tremendous cross by Max Strus, a guy who had his moments in the playoffs a year ago.
That's a nice ball movement right here from Brooklyn. Watanabe tries to avoid Highsmith, but there was a little bit of maneuver there. And a foul on Highsmith. 2 free throws to Watanabe. Highsmith picks up his 3rd. Well, ESPN Fantasy Basketball back. Play for free by creating your own league or join a public league. Or join ESPN Plus League for a chance to win 2 tickets to the NBA All-Star Game and more. Go to ESPN.com/fantasybasketball to sign up. Watanabe, 28 years old, wasn't drafted after 4 years at GW. A good college career, and he's still trying to kind of find his niche in the NBA. Played last year with Toronto. See there, the Japanese national team. And I say this every year, in pretty much every preseason game. For a lot of these players, these are some of the most important minutes of their season because it's a chance. Are they going to make the team? Right. Are they going to get into the rotation?
Right. Think about a guy like Morris who's got to get his legs back underneath him. He's got to, find the kind of conditioning that's required.
Everybody's got a different priority. Ball knocked out of bounds. We'll stay here. Yeah, we'll have another timeout. Under 3 minutes left.
Bam Adebayo, guy who's already been 3 times all defense in the NBA. Get him near the cup, that athleticism brings in terms of physicality, cross-positionally, defensively, leadership, veteran voice. There's just so much that you might miss. Caleb Martin's going to have to play that 4 position at times and the 3 position. He's going to have to do it in a drastically different way. The beauty, and you've said it, Miami is built on a culture of defense that is about team. And so will it look different at the 4? You bet. But Eric Spoelstra is as good a coach as there is in the league, and he will try to play to their strengths.
Well, Spoelstra, by the way, nice move inside from Sumner. That GM survey that they do every year, he was voted the best coach in the NBA. It's hard to believe it's his 15th year as the head coach of this team. Jamal Cain, a rookie from Oakland University, just in the game, gets his first bucket. And again, with all those guys out, some of these rookies are going to get some extended minutes. The lob pass, broken up. Good knock away there from Cain. Lowry back to Butler. Butler into Morris, and an offensive foul.
Morris has done 2 things when you're trying to get yourself back together. So on the offensive end, he went and created his own, right? A couple of possessions ago, goes to the offensive window, scores it, makes you feel good. Do the things you can do as you try to find your way. This is a great way to try to earn your coach's respect in some minutes. Make defensive plays in a team that has struggled defensively. Just smart, veteran toughness.
Marcus Garrett checks back in. Garrett, who played briefly with the Heat last year as a rookie. Drew Smith, the rookie from Missouri, he's in the game. And Nikola Jovic, their first-round pick out of Serbia. I believe each team has used 26 players already, and we have 141 remaining here in the first quarter. Welcome to the preseason, everyone. There's Garrett. O'Neal takes a tumble. Robinson. Marcus Garrett on the drive. Morris holds him off, flips it up. Difficult shot. Simmons tips it to himself. Simmons not only has the size defensively, he is such a smart defensive player. Nice pass inside. And Marquise Morris the bucket. You know, Sumner's not a guy on the level of the Leonards and who missed the year last year. You can see, though, he's so fired up to be back on the court after missing all of last season.
He has not stopped moving. I think he's covered more ground than anybody.
Jamal Cain, 6'7", 205, wasn't drafted after playing at Oakland University. His first 4 years at Marquette before finishing it up at Oakland. Well, the NBA is back, and every game an opportunity to witness the incredible. Watch Kia NBA Tip-Off beginning October 18th on TNT. Brought to you by Kia, the official automotive partner of the NBA. Kia, movement that inspires. There's Thomas. Morris can't connect. Duncan Robinson, the quick outlet. Nice advance pass. Cain able to put it in. Drew Smith with a beautiful assist.
Yeah, Miami's done a good job pressing the issue and getting easy opportunities in transition.
Smith, who last year played in the G League. Foul on the entry. Too much on anything in the preseason, but they gave up 42 points in the first quarter the other night.
Right.
And they all know that, and Steve Nash knows that, and they've got to commit better defensively. Bad pass, and picked up inside, and there's the rookie with his bucket off the steal.
And look at the bench react. Just 19 years old.
It was the 27th pick. A terrific international player, played for the Serbian national team. Played in the Serbian Pro League last year. More good defense from Cain. Thomas doesn't get it.